Okay, so hey guys, and welcome back to another Sport This Week video. And in today's video I've got tennis, baseball, rugby, football, NFL, boxing, UFC, Moto GP, ice hockey, and I believe that is, and cricket news. If you're on around here though and you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Like video if you do need like video, and let's get straight into it. Sorry about this being a day upload late. I don't know if you've seen it on my Instagram. Just technical difficulties really. But yeah, now I'm back doing it. Moving on to the start, we're going to start off with the tennis news, where it's the US Open this week, where Sakari won 2-1 versus Maria, Medvedev won 3-0 versus Kozlov, Jabeur won 2-0 versus Brengel, Kontaveit won 2-0 versus Christian, Tsitsipas lost 3-1 versus Galen, Swiatek won 2-0 versus Paolini, Alcaraz won due to retirement versus Baez, Badoza won 2-1 versus Sorenko, Nadal won 3-1 versus Hijikata, Raducanu lost 2-0 versus Cornet, Sakari lost 2-1 versus Wang Qi, Jabeur won 2-0 versus Mandlik, Kontaveit lost 2-1 versus Williams, Medvedev won 3-0 versus Rinderknecht, Swiatek won 2-0 versus Stevens, Badoza lost 2-1 versus Martic, Alcaraz won 3-0 versus Correa. Tsitsipas lost 2-1 versus Eubanks and Shelton. Nadal won 3-1 versus Fognini. Jabeur won 2-1 versus Rogers. Medvedev won 3-0 versus Yibing. Alcaraz won 3-0 versus Brooksby. Nadal won 3-0 versus Gasquet. And Swiatek won 2-0 versus Davis. And so yeah, that is all of the tennis news. Moving on to the baseball news now. So Dodgers won 3-2 versus Marlins, Red Sox lost 4-2 versus Twins, Yankees won 4-3 versus Angels, Dodgers won 4-3 versus Mets, Red Sox lost 10-5 versus Twins, Astros won 4-2 versus Rangers, Yankees won 7-4 versus Angels, Astros won 5-3 versus Rangers, Dodgers lost 2-1 versus Mets, Red Sox won 6-5 versus Twins, Yankees lost 3-2 versus Angels, Dodgers lost 5-3 versus Mets, Red Sox won 9-8 versus Rangers, Red Sox won 9-1 versus Rangers, Yankees lost 9-0 versus Rays, Astros won 4-2 versus Angels, Dodgers lost 7-1 versus Padres, Red Sox won 5-3 versus Rangers, Yankees lost 2-1 versus Rays, Astros lost 2-1 versus Angels, Dodgers won 12-1 versus Padres, Red Sox won 5-2 versus Rangers, Yankees won 2-1 versus Rays, and Astros won 9-1 versus Angels. And so yeah, that is all the baseball news. Moving on to the rugby news now. New Zealand won 53-3 versus Argentina, and South Africa won 24-8 versus Australia. And yeah, that is all the rugby news. Not a lot this week, but yeah, that is all the rugby news. Moving on to the football news, where there is quite a lot this week, because the transfer window has closed this week. Lodi has joined Forest, Hudson-Odoi has joined Leverkusen, Mibri has joined Birmingham, Milan drew 0-0 versus Sassuolo, Palace drew 1-1 versus Brentford, Fulham won 2-1 versus Brighton, Southampton won 2-1 versus Chelsea, Leeds drew 1-1 versus Everton, Longello has joined Birmingham, Thomas Asante has joined West Brom, Arsenal won 2-1 versus Villa, Bournemouth drew 0-0 versus Wolves, Man City won 6-0 versus Forest, West Ham drew 1-1 versus Spurs, Liverpool won 2-1 versus Newcastle, Paredes has joined Juventus, Juventus won 2-0 versus Spezia, Fires has joined Leicester, Bowley has joined Forest, Fernandez has joined Espanyol, Region has joined Atletico Madrid, Cavani has joined Valencia, Kurzawa has joined Fulham, Gay has joined Everton, Willian has joined Fulham, Dubravka has joined Man U, Ira Burnham has joined QPR, Grealish has joined Ajax, Mestala has joined Valencia, Girassi has joined Stuttgart, Lamina has joined Nice, Umar has joined Sociedad, Draxler has joined Benfica, Ampadu has joined Spezia, Kelly has joined West Brom, Soler has joined PSG, Vranchuk has joined Milan, Dendonka has joined Villa, Dest has joined Milan, Bayer has joined Burnley, Maitland-Niles has joined Southampton, Edoise has joined Southampton, Arthur has joined Liverpool, Robinson has joined Cardiff, Manu won 1-0 versus Leicester, Larios has joined Southampton, Garner has joined Everton, Fernandez has joined Elche, Osula has joined Derby, Vinicius has joined Fulham, Harit has joined Marseille, Amavi has joined Getafe, Bednarek has joined Villa, Chong has joined Birmingham, Bowler has joined Forest, Bade has joined Forest, Zakaria has joined Chelsea, Bellerin has joined Barcelona, James has joined Fulham, Mola has joined Blackburn, Simpson has joined Huddersfield, Mbete has joined Huddersfield, Helik has joined Huddersfield, Traore has joined Hull, Simmons has joined Hull, Pelkas has joined Hull, Vale has joined Hull, Sterling has joined Stoke, Noto has joined Leeds, Batshuayi has joined Fenerbahce. Transfer window has now closed, and yeah, that was all the transfers. I know there was a lot there, but now we got some more results. Freiburg won 3-2 versus Bayern. No, not versus Bayern, versus Leverkusen. Bayern drew 1-1 versus Union. Wolves won 1-0 versus Southampton. Everton drew 0 versus Liverpool. Brentford won 5-2 versus Leeds. Chelsea won 2-1 versus West Ham. Newcastle drew 0 versus Palace. Bournemouth won 3-2 versus Forest. Spurs won 2-1 versus Fulham. Villa drew 1-1 versus Man City. Real Madrid won 2-1 versus Betis. Fiorentina drew 1-1 versus Juventus. Milan won 3-2 versus Inter. Frankfurt won 4-0 versus Leipzig. Villa drew 1-1 versus Man City. Sociedad drew 1-1 versus Atletico Madrid. Brighton won 5-2 versus Leicester. Napoli won 2-1 versus Lazio, and Man U won 3-1 versus Arsenal. And so yeah, that's all the football news. Moving on to the NFL news now. 49ers reconstructing Garoppolo's contract. Eagles trading for Gardner Johnson. Raiders waiving Leatherwood. Vikings trading for Rigor, and Broncos extending Wilson. And yeah, that is all the NFL news. Moving on to the cricket news now. Afghanistan won by 7 wickets versus Bangladesh. Australia won by 8 wickets versus Zimbabwe. India won by 40 runs versus Hong Kong. Sri Lanka won by 2 wickets versus Bangladesh. Pakistan won by 155 runs versus Hong Kong. Zimbabwe won by 3 wickets versus Australia. Sri Lanka won by 4 wickets versus Afghanistan. And yeah, that is all the cricket news. Moving on to the ice hockey news now. Thompson has signed a 7-year deal with Sabres. Ortinger has signed a 3-year deal with Stars. Gagner has signed a 1-year deal with Jets. Murray has signed a 1-year deal with Oilers. Miller has signed a 7-year deal with Canucks. And yeah, that's all the ice hockey news. Moving to the boxing news now. Cordina will fight Rakhimov on the 5th of November. Cameron will fight McCaskill on the 5th of November. Arthur and Gorman will fight on the 17th of September. Moyo won by unanimous decision versus Costa. Smith won by a stoppage versus Lukelock. Azim won by a KO in round 1 versus Cabral. Aziz won by unanimous decision versus Pitters to become British light heavyweight champion. Clark won by a TKO in round 1 versus Sutkov. Jonas won by unanimous decision versus Bergholt to become WBC and WBO World Super Welterweight Champion, which I did get wrong, unfortunately for me. Smith won by a TKO in round 4 versus Moaquinho, which I'm pretty sure I did say right. And the Aziz versus Pitters, I said Pitters would win, I got that wrong. Nonsinger won by decision versus Calixto to become IBF World Light Flyweight Champion. Hernandez won by a TKO in round 5 versus Mata to become WBC International Super Flyweight Champion. Cruz won by unanimous decision versus Merjanovic to remain WBA World Featherweight Champion. Estrada won by unanimous decision versus Cortez to become WBC Franchise and Ring Magazine Super Flyweight Champion, which I also did get wrong, so it's not been the best for me prediction-wise. Estrada will fight Chocolatito on the 3rd of December, which is a fight I'm definitely looking forward to. Should be a good fight. Tapia versus Mayweather, Nicholson versus Jacobs, McKean versus Corte, and Paro versus Jarvis will all fight on the 15th of October. Moving on to the UFC now. Wood won via decision versus Jordan. Gomis won via decision versus Arens. Kopilov won via KO in round 3 versus Dichirico. Imanov won via decision versus Buckley. Whittaker won via decision versus Vittori, which I did predict right. And Garn won via KO in round 3 versus Tuivasa, which I didn't predict right. I thought Tuivasa would be able to get the win, which, I mean, Garn kind of outclassed him realistically. Moving on to the F1 news now. Piastri to join McLaren in 2023. It was the Dutch Grand Prix. Verstappen was on pole, Leclerc started second, and Sainz started third. In the end, Verstappen won, Russell came second, and Leclerc came third. And Bottas and so on that did not finish. It's not been the greatest for Bottas the past few races, as he's been struggling to finish a lot of races. And moving on to the final sport now, which is the Moto GP news. Mir signs with Repsol Honda for 2023. Oliveira and Fernandez to join with RNF team. Bagnaia given 3-place grid penalty. Marquez will travel to Misano. Marquez has also been declared fit. San Marino, it was the San Marino GP, which Miller was on pole, Bastianini started second, and Bezzecchi started third. And in the end, Bagnaia won, Bastianini came second, and Vinales came third, with Zarco, Pirro, and Espargo not finishing. And yeah, that is it for today's video. Hope you did enjoy that video. If you didn't like the video, subscribe if you're new, and thanks for watching.